Good afternoon, friends, fans, and fam. How in the heck are you all? What's been going on? Hi, have you missed me? I've missed you. It's been a bit of a wild couple of weeks. Surgery last week went pretty well. I still don't have results, but surgeon was pretty confident when we finished up that all had gone well. So I'm quietly optimistic, but internally an absolute mess of anxiety waiting to find out. So I've been playing a bit of just random video games, a lot of Minecraft, just mindless Minecraft. You know, just something I can ignore the world with when I've got time. And the rest of the time, if I don't have time to play a video game, I'm just been so busy with the little one that it doesn't even cross my mind. Hey, AMC, what's up? What's up? What's up? But I've got a big hole in my foot. I can't move very much. I also can't sit here necessarily for very long. So we'll see how we go. We'll hang out. We'll play some Red Dead. We'll see if we can meet up with Delphine, the student. See if she has time to do her test and become a full marshal. Well, she doesn't immediately become a marshal. The way it works is she comes and she does her test, and then she gets a provisional, I guess you'd call it, rank. Or not rank, rather, gets her... Oh my god, words are hard today. She will become a marshal. Effectively, she's still a... God damn it. What the fuck? What was I saying? I don't know. Words are so hard sometimes. Ah, god damn Ivory Brass. I bet your ass it was Ivory Brass. Did you? I miss those days. Haven't done that in a long time. I don't know if you remember, but when my baby was little... What the fuck? Coyotes? Uh, I used to look after her. We took shifts so that my wife could sleep and I could sleep. One of us always had like the ridiculous hours. And sometimes she was just fast asleep. Nothing to do but just be awake in case she needed something. And so I would like just be on baby duty and she'd be fast asleep. So I just RP in the middle of the night with the Brits. It was quite fun. Yo, 110? My friend, that's freaking awesome. Wonder what number we're gonna get to. Oh my god, you guys are goddamn monsters. The hell is wrong with you people? I also have my seasonal cough back. Lucky me. Hmm? Fucking coyotes. Man, I wonder if it would be considered a crime for Ty to go and rearrange stuff at the Thieves Landing Cantina. Just to get revenge. Just to get a weird, twisted revenge. Oh yeah, also, as you can hear, yeah, my seasonal cough is back. And it's ruined my voice. I should probably be playing Lex or something right now. Just really lean into the fact I ain't got no voice left. That would be kind of funny. I'm Lex, and I'm gonna kill you motherfuckers. You're gonna have to shoot me a coyote. What kind of psychopath saws the legs off somebody's bed? That's just fucking rude, is what that is. Wonder if we're gonna find any outlaws today. Yeah, get the hell away from that door. You doing some more RP? You haven't done enough? You little weirdo. And your little weirdo friends. You know what you did. What kind of weirdo cuts the legs off a man's bed? What's worse, just cuts one of them down just enough to make it wobbly. Monsters. Lies. To be fair, Avery was the only obvious culprit. I didn't find signs of the others. But I only just saw it, so I don't know who else was there. Like, I don't know what evidence might have already vanished as well. I am uncertain as to when this crime was perpetrated. Also, why Jesus? Why would you put Jesus in Ty's house? Ty's house doesn't need Jesus. Jesus ain't got no business in that place. Well, actually, yeah, that's kind of fair, I guess. What the hell? Sheriff criminal scum. Verily I say to you, brethren, oh my God. Jesus. That's a freaking cool scene. Whoever wrote that. I don't believe you. Zeke is a sneaky, naughty criminal. Shocker. All of y'all. Naughty.
Hello there. You make me want to drop my rope on you.
Is that just a local? Pretty sure that's just a local, right? Yeah, 200%. Oh, hey. Oh my God, it's all of the troublemakers out there and none of them in here. How have you gorgeous people been anyway? What's been going on? I feel like it's been weeks since we've had any shenanigans together. What have y'all been doing? Are y'all gonna make me fucking FOIC? Been deving the fuck out of yourself. Okay. Missing me? Stop shooting at Ty then. Nobody usually misses. Causing debauchery. I feel like that's just a given. Were the coyotes here? Well, it was probably debauched. Spin it at 12. Jesus. No wonder y'all had a good, like a spare Jesus statue to throw around somewhere. God. I'm gonna have to figure out where the Jesus statue has come from, aren't I? Jesse was tame. Was he, or do you just not remember? Was Jesse tame, or do you just... Oh God, clicked to that Valentine scene. I wasn't really paying attention, especially to all the like the verilies and the voodoos. Like, gee, I wonder what was stolen from the church in Valentine. Oh my god. I didn't even know you knew where the rails were, Zeke. Let alone how to get off of them. Zeke was wild, and no, this is TRP, honey, not wild. You're gonna have to stop that kind of behavior. You had a non-denominational religious... What in the fuck does that even mean? You had your spiritual advisor? Fuck. The Coyotes have a spiritual advisor. I'm gonna shoot... I don't even know if I have the telegram of anyone in Valentine Law these days. It was a very important night? Oh my gosh. I'm not dying, you're dying. It was a very important night. Was it just a fucking gator? Jesus. Yes, yes it was. His head is like... Is that a gator or a panther? I do kind of wish that... Like, I know it's not a thing. Ambos can't just necessarily generate... Like, there isn't a dial to increase wildlife. But I think it would be so funny if sometimes it was like a Sandini panther or something. Moving in from the swamp.
got there?
Money for helping old people. Oh, what? What? I fucking love this, but what the fuck? Grandpappy is the. I don't even know if I. Oh god. 3 sets. Jesus. Assorted corsets. What in the hell? God damn it. 3 women in assorted corsets. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Why are they smeared with vomit? Why is there an... What in the fuck is going on here? Who breaks in and leaves dynamite? Also, for the record, these aren't the judge's quarters. The judge's shit is... Just for next time, the judge's shit is down here. Those are... God damn it. What in the hell is wrong with y'all? Zeke! Thank you so much, my friend. Even I don't have the key to that one. Dude, thank you for your prime. You're a freaking legend. I very, very appreciate it. Okay, looks like I got a goddamn case to document. Where do I document my cases typically? So, something like this. I typically start with dropping them into just a Discord. I've got a couple of private personal Discords that I use. One for fucking random notes and shit. And one that's a bit more structured for like case files and templates and stuff. And then once I've got all the images together that I want to start the case file off with, then I tend to go to the Lemoyne Discord. Which you might have seen. I guess you can see it. I think Molly, especially because you're a judge. Who was that?
Another hard-earned break, I see.
Well, what's the hurry? Hello, miss.
Howdy.
Howdy.
See what you mean by a bit of a mess in there.
And on the street too. He's still sweeping it up.
Well,
They appear to have had themselves quite the night. They got this place. Looks like maybe Judge Atkinson's stamp is missing.
Okay.
Also looks like they got the church in Valentine. And they broke into my place. Goddamn menaces saw the legs off of the bed, or just one leg off of my bed, so now it's all wibbly wobbly. They also left behind a statue that I suspect they may have taken from the Valentine Church. It's called affection. Oh, God. How dare you? How dare you indeed? Yeah, right? Like, and he thought his marriage was bad. This is way more toxic. And unhealthy. So who breaks in and leaves an entire box of dynamite behind?
Shit kickers.
Mm-hmm.
Very hillbilly thing to do, actually.
Maybe it's kind enough of them that it's evidence in another case of theirs somewhere that we just ain't found yet. Wasn't there a statue right here?
Normally, yeah. I mean, it's right around the corner.
What do you mean?
I believe they used to whack the guard on the head. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well. That's just mean, you bastards. I think they're gonna do us a favor and write their own warrants. Well, I mean, stealing the judge's stamp and all, maybe they could. Think they did anything in the courtroom? Not seeing anything wrong up here so far. Hey Zach, what's up, dude? Oh, all seems to be in order.
Are you gonna let him out?
Hmm?
You gonna let this guy out?
Oh. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Out you get. Okay. Look at that.
Hello.
Who are the old people that need money?
No clue.
Well, anyway, I got a case to write up. See ya. Where is your wife?
Back up at the house, I think.
Nope. What was that? Oh god. Have I been here too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just didn't listen to that because it's petty vandalism at most.
Yeah.
It's like if you see it, you see it. If you don't, who cares? The lovely fella's got wrote a message down at the telegram station with his PO on it. By the way.
Who?
Yeah, there it is. We run this city. Then down at the telegram station at the outside window, there's a can of paint, and then Bella's written some message about his diary or something.
What the fuck are they talking about? That's just Sheriff McGraw. Damn it, Elias. What?
Madame. Bonjour, ma chère.
Jesus Christ. King looking guy with blonde. He's gonna get married and wanted to show us his titty statue. What the fuck does that even mean? He's gonna get married, and so we have to suffer the consequences. Dick. I think they might have taken more than one statue. Edward on TikTok getting a PC. Yes, buddy. Get on the red M.
All I can give you is probably.
What'd you say?
I said you're probably right.
Zach, not yet. Oh, great. Scarlett beat someone to death in the city the other night. At least according to her bounty. Edward, yes, always investigating crime. Hence the shiny badge. Yeah, I concur. Okay, so what's this red paint bullshit? Who the fuck is we in the We Run This City?
I have no idea. It honestly almost reminds me of whenever Juno had talked about the King's Gambit. You know, shows up in the middle of the night, we run the city. Then
Yeah, We Run Away is more appropriate.
yeah, there's some more red paint down by the telegram outside window, the street facing one.
Go have a look.
And then the fella's asking after his diary or something, and he's got his PO there.
Diary?
Yeah, something about returning it.
Did you know confiscate somebody's diary?
Oh, I don't actually think this guy's King's Gambit because there's no fucking chess piece, to be honest.
So who the hell is it?
You know, if you get lucky, you might be crossing the street with a bucket of red paint and a notebook that just says we run this city over and over again, and you'll get hit by a car or something.
Guess that's one way to close the case.
Hello. Good evening.
Huh, it's gone.
Well,
It was right here, next to this, whatever this was.
somebody tidied up, I guess, except for this cigar wrapper here. But I ain't about to go chasing someone down for littering.
You doing all right? ¿Qué suerte tienes? It'll get better. Good evening.
I hear Peter's daughter has something.
She was taken by the gang. This place will be the end of us decent folk.
Bueno.
Okay, well. Any other heinous crimes of vandalism to report?
Not special.
Good evening.
Not that I know of.
Fun times. How's the desert?
The desert is as the desert does. And so that is same as it always is.
Your boss still ain't tried to get out of bed and give me an earful.
I haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks.
Hey, Sha, how you doing? 先生你好。你最近好嘛？好人有好報
Well,
啊！
no signs of trouble there today. Going up to the right.
Another one of my kids is coughing again.
Buenas tardes.
No trouble there either. Did I see right that there's a warrant out for Ike Dobbs again?
Mm-hmm.
How antique is that crime?
Sounds like I heard what you heard.
I can't remember the date on that one. They're looking at it.
Fair enough. I ain't seen him in so long, that's all. If I were drunk, you think they was drinking at the Bastille?
And then drinking at Doyle's.
Were they?
No, I'm just saying based on them. They picked Doyle's on the Bastille.
Yeah, but if they was as dressed up as they rumored to be,
Have a nice evening.
maybe they
Well,
think
they're
they're
just a bit-
fancy.
Bonsoir.
Maybe not.
Hey, maybe they
Are you looking to have
were
some
afraid
fun?
the Bastille would become an accurate well, be true to its name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Behead a king or two. God, we would be so lucky.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Hey there.
Hey there. Howdy.
Oh, the Squiddle party didn't start here. It started out
I'm real.
desert way.
How do you do, sir?
So I'd say they got themselves
Good evening.
drunk out at the cooler bar, honestly.
And then decided to go east, causing chaos.
Mm-hmm.
C'est la vie.
Or maybe Van Horn, potentially.
Was it
I
some
don't-
kind of weird bachelor or hen's night? Or both?
I believe that was the, yeah, that one.
God,
That-
does that mean the wedding is imminent?
Yeah,
Think we're gonna have to call them Mr. and Mrs. Sweet or Mr. and Mrs. Bryce?
we don't have to call them anything. We can call them Shithill 1, Shithill 2, for all I care.
Fair enough. That works. Isn't it cute?
Also, that transport I talked to you briefly about the other week, I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
roughly, would you be free, let's say, roughly, I think it's 10 Eastern on Monday the 21st?
So like 7 days from now?
Wait, no, the 21st is a
Oh.
Sunday.
2 weeks
Um,
from now, rather.
The 23rd, I think it actually is. I need to look at the date. It's the Monday. Yeah, 10 Eastern, Monday.
Jesus, 3 weeks from now. Okay. Yeah, potentially. Sounds about right. He hates them so much.
Fantastic. You can be, security 1 of 3. Or 4.
Okay.
Did we check? I got nothing. No sign of coyotes or Garland. I talked to Erasmus about the bounties. I still haven't actually looked at what they're for, to be honest. Which will probably help me.
Was that Ran?
I've been wrong about that before. It could be Rook. No, it couldn't be. Well, chances that it's not Rook. It's probably Ren.
Is he wanted for anything other than Valentine at the moment?
We can bring him into the Valentine one. It's been sitting there long enough. And Duke apparently isn't going to chase coyotes.
Good for Duke. What exactly is he gonna do?
Well, he said he can't chase coyotes because he doesn't have enough people. Got what? 3? Samuel Wren is a bounty in Annisburg. Him and Carter do both, actually.
Are we gonna chase an Annisburg bounty? What's it for?
Yeah, because it'll annoy Wren.
Alright, your lead then.
Well, I don't know what bounty's for, but I can still... Plus, we trotted for a while, so he's probably gone.
Yeah.
And I would like to see what the bounty is about before I go running him down for it.
I don't see any sign.
Yeah, I'm not that bet on chasing him for that. I doubt it's anything substantial. It's probably hit someone with his horse or want to brawl with a miner. And hey, I want to see Erasmus deal with it. But hey, if I see him and he's annoying,
You just think he's annoying all the time. That ain't nothing.
exactly. Now you're getting it.
In some jurisdictions, I don't even think splitting up is gonna help y'all that much to negate that. The chances of Valentine having all their law on at the same time as all of you all are on is, in my opinion, quite low. I'd love to see it, but it just feels unlikely. Time to wake up at 6 a.m. to RP. Fair. You're on your own with that one. If I'm waking up at 6 a.m., it's because there's a toddler smacking me in the face.
Came into a bunch of money last month. Then I got drunk and went home.
Well, doesn't seem like he's here.
How much is the bounty in Valentine?
I'm at It's like $100, ain't it? It has been for like almost a year now. Oh, they absolutely could.
Yeah, and that's my second point. That bounty's been up for a year, and if Duke apparently is going to chase coyotes.
I always got the impression that bounty was for something petty.
He ransacked the medical office, if I remember correctly. I wasn't exactly got petty.
Is that what it was? I don't even know. I just got the impression that it was one of those things that ran and the sheriff, whoever put it up, because it was not Duke, I don't think, or maybe it was when he was under sheriff. But I just got the impression that's one of those things they just need to sort themselves out and have a conversation over it.
I mean, I've asked about it before, and it's because he, like, ransacked and stole shit from the medical office.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I think it says it on the poster, actually.
I'll tell you where we should swing by, actually. Emerald. There was mention in Valentine of them robbing the church and riding towards Emerald. Could be that they only went to my place, or it could be that they went further and gave Otto some grief too.
You know? He's nice. Sometimes I wish Otto was like every other ranch baron.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah, we just ride up one day and find the coyote shot against the wall and just be like, I didn't hear nothing.
Damn. Otto really does not really have that potential, I feel. But if he snaps, he's really gonna snap, I guess. But Otto, why are there 5 dead coyotes at your telegrams and a smoking gun in your holster?
Do you know, have you figured a rough timeline of when they hit where? Like, did they go to St. Denis before your house, or vice versa?
Not yet. But I'm guessing Saint Denis might have been after. Just because of how drunk they seem to have been in Saint Denis. Just want someone to shoot you that's not a marshal. It's tough. I think a lot of people are scared to shoot coyotes. Just because they know, even if there's not, like if there's just one-on-one right now, there's still 6 more somewhere waiting to get back at you. Which I think is fair. I think that fear is justified and valid and should be there. But I think it also means some people feel like shooting coyotes could be NVL.
Outside the main house.
Alright. I mean, I think marshals are definitely coming after y'all. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm saying I think it's a good thing. I think that fear is warranted. It's earned. It... Gotta hit a guy named Elias because he attacked this kid. What the fuck? I thought Elias and those idiots were on the same side. God, dusty ass boot print. It is one of the unfortunate impacts of our current dip in pop is it makes it much harder to rustle up like a random posse or something. Looks like they stole the poker chips from Otto's back room and headed out to Van Horn.
They tried, well, they apparently tried breaking into the main house. Bill, I think, bought the porch sitter. There he is.
Huh?
The fella that sits on the porch, that guy there, without the hat, walking down the street.
Did you hit him?
Quite hard, yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, it was de-escalating.
Yep. Can't escalate if they're dead.
No, he's not dead. He's walking down the street. He could have been dead. He pulled a gun.
Jesus. Okay, well, doesn't look like they made too much of a mess here. I think people don't want to try and start things on their own. That's a tough one. It really is.
Want to go poke our heads in.
Where? Van Horn.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. How bad can it get? Which way? Personally, I kind of feel like it's a Valentine problem. Not your problem. And because they've had ample opportunity to go and chase criminals, and they never do. Unless it's like all of Valentine Law, all of Strawberry Law, and Blackwater, like, as a big group, they don't tend to go and chase anybody. Even when Ren was, like, not a coyote. I don't even know if you officially call him a coyote yet or not, but, like, Ren's had that bounty for flippin' ages, and he's only really ever been riding solo. And they don't go and chase it. So I don't think it's a factor of you all are too strong, too powerful that stop them. I think they just don't chase after anyone in a gang. Or if it's complicated. And that's fair. I think it's just how much time maybe they've got to play. And the hours they play on as well. Like, they chase Erasmus and that's about it. But I don't think that's a thing that's on you guys to solve.
Or take our badges off, huh? They will really help. We're not exactly dressed as anything but.
Ain't no point taking it off now, really.
Fantastic.
It's not like they don't know who we are. Yeah, but for whatever reason, they seem to choose not to interact with anyone.
So Desert, Valentine, Emerald, here, Saint Denis.
I can't use this shop, can I? It doesn't exist. Damn it. I want a screwdriver.
Say something? Or just look at
No, just checking what kind of horse that was back there. Okay.
Yeah, if I had to guess, that's your timeline.
It's looking like it. Yes, please. Thirsty?
Not particularly.
Hello.
Where is...
Well, holy shit. I was looking for screwdrivers. That's kinda then. I needed a screwdriver, now I got one. Saloon has all kinds of things for sale. Heidi, hey. How you doing? Long time no see.
Luckily, I ain't interested in your conversation.
How many did you buy?
Hmm?
What'd you buy?
Screwdriver.
How many?
4.
Fair enough. We're looking for some shenanigansings. Shenanigans.
That up north, you reckon?
I guess. Gotta see what that Annisburg bounty is, eh? Come right. Well, there weren't many people on, so it's been a little tricky to find any shenanigans today so far. And I'm coughing something awful. So no big monologues from me today. That's so cool. I never noticed that lighting effect before.
Bye, pal.
But watch this guy smoking. Look at that. That's freaking cool, man. That's so cool. Supreme Commander of Ad. Oh my god. Goggles must be. What the fuck?
So they have different bounties, which is interesting. Ren has a murder or assault bounty for 32, I think, and then Carter has a $5 pickpocketing bounty. Bill's around, Ren's around, Hanky's around. According to the bailiff.
Well, where the fuck is Bill? Let's go fucking get Bill.
If we get Bill for warrants, let's go.
Oh, we ain't bringing him here. We got a $98 bounty down Saint
Some
Denis.
of the workers were talking about going on strike.
And warrants.
And,
I think
yeah,
warrants is the main.
warrants. Like a dozen of them.
I don't think any of them have a dozen warrants.
Okay, half a dozen then.
Yeah, that's probably right.
But if nobody knows where he is, that probably means he's in Thieves. Which means this ain't gonna be easy. Oh,
And if he's
shit.
in Thieves, he's probably the others. Here we go. That is.
Alright?
Yeah. Had to rain though, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it did. I'm gonna go drag Bill out of bed by his bootstraps.
Why not? Cut east, go Emerald, Blackwater, and then we can make a thing about Thieves there. If
Mm-hmm.
he's not there, then we might have a good chance of seeing him if we go Emerald. Then east. You know what? I transfer leadership of this posse over to you.
No, no, it's still
I
yours.
trust in your infinite wisdom.
Oh god.
Okay. One of them?
Where?
Someone wrote a horse ran across the following the road, north to south. And I'm pretty sure there's someone in the back of it. So did you get someone shot?
Who? Did you get shot?
No. No. I'm saying that someone, when you were already across the river, because I thought it was you for a second, a horse ran north to south on the road, up into the trees, with someone on the back of it.
You think it was one of them? Or one, like...
Either one of them or someone else. But that's my thinking.
going south?
And then one of Butcher's Creek. Or to someone else. Well, I don't. I mean, there's no point now. It's like Ren will be gone by this point.
I didn't even see that feller in the dark standing next to the tree. It would be kind of hilarious and awful if me bumping into that fella resulted in some other criminals in Butcher's Creek getting themselves shot. Do they have local horses just waiting to be ridden in Butcher's Creek?
I saw one horse. I think they got horses. I don't think they have tack. I definitely saw a horse, and I was kind of watching it to see if any of them would get on and try to follow us, but no one did. And I think it was just a.
Maybe it was a wild horse that just took off.
It wasn't acting like a wild horse would have been gone so fast.
Yeah,
This
that's
one this
true.
way, kind of stamping and
Some kind of
whatnot,
local
in the middle of a
nag.
gunfight. Yeah, pretty much. That's my reckoning
It's kind of funny
of
though.
it.
I wonder where they went. Like if that was a Butcher's Creek person, I wonder if they rode out to try and
I mean, they might have just
flank us?
rode it. Well, it could be that they were, they just ran from the gunfight.
It's true too. Are you fucking serious? We talk about riding into Thieves Landing, and this fog is descending upon us like Jesse Sweet himself summons it.
I mean, we're not.
We're not what?
We're not riding in until first we get a look in. There's only, what, 1 to 2 of them? And we confirm there's only 1 to 2 of them. There's no point riding in there if there's 6 of them plus, what, $100 weapons. I'll take 1 or 2 of them and $100 weapons.
Del Lobos, never know which way they're gonna go in the gunfight.
Okay, so we can't shoot people on sight. But what about riding through with a lasso and then just like hooking Bill's legs and pulling him out?
I
think
feel
Vermont
like
will come
that
out and-
might be against SOP. Use of rope.
Well, actually, to be fair, it never says don't do it. It says it's not non-lethal.
I feel like there's laws against dragging people.
There's sure, but there's laws against shooting people, and we can do that legally. I mean, my next point is we sit outside thieves and see if any of them get frazzled enough to come on out.
Okay, counterpoint. We go to Blackwater, we send Bill a telegram, and then we ride to McFarland's. He's either going to come out of Blackwater right towards us, or he's going to ride out to McFarland's. And we'll have cut him
That
off
assumes
from
he
thieves.
knows he has a telegram.
I just figured they got some kind of Del Lobo on the payroll running back and forth on the regular.
Yeah, but I would just say no to that one.
Okay, just outside of Steve's, we stage a gunfight, and then when Bill comes to check, we arrest him.
Okay, that it seems A, that they can't see us, B, like with binoculars or a scope, if Evans is there, B, that only Bill comes out, which won't happen, all of them will come out, because even if they don't think it's what we're doing, it's a curiosity that every single one of them is going to want to see. I think we just sit on a hill, we see who we can see, we make a
Special
plan from there, and if
Valentine.
and at a point, they got to ride out for something or other.
Something.
You know,
Yeah, but
either
what
two
if
black.
they-
I mean, there was the thing for Elias I did, where I sat in the tall grass and just waited on the road between Thieves and Blackwater.
Jesus.
Could do that. That might be better, honestly.
Oh, we should check the church, see if they stole the Jesus statue. No Bryce yet.
In the spirit.
Well, this puts Ren back at Anna's at Emerald.
Yeah, but I don't know how.
Is this Scarlet leaving the lipstick marks? Spearmint gum. A rope and a... Wow, that's dark. Oh. Well, I know where this fella was. He's at my place. At my kitchen table.
So, guess we should check the gallows, maybe.
Where you headed?
Gallows.
Okay.
I wonder if they hit Strawberry. I wonder if they did Counter Town, actually.
Like some insane kind of bar crawl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it ain't this gallows.
Yeah, which is what I was just thinking. I was thinking towns that have a gallows and
Rhodes
Strawberry's
has a
probably the next one.
gallows.
Yeah, but I think they were going west to east.
True. Fuck.
Alright, I gotta find an outhouse. It might be a couple minutes. You can either go on ahead and send me a telegram or you can wait. Up to you.
How many minutes? How backed up are you?
5 to 10?
I'll meet you in Blackwater.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, set a timer for 15 minutes. Somebody tell me when 15 minutes is up. Tell them of that. I will come out. Tell them of that. Sorry, chat. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Alright, what'd I miss, gang? I miss anything important, interesting, fun? Any telegrams, any gunshots? Yummy. Coconut. I could have sworn a telegram thing came past. Oh, 1 second. Oh dear. Maybe I mistook. I could have sworn it said telegram. Wait, was it local clerk? Oh shit, it was. Shit. God damn it. This horse is already cooked. Well, that was a very short chase. I wasn't paying attention to how cooked my horse was by the time I got there. 90% certain that was Ren though. We'll see. Oh. Howdy.
Good day.
Where you headed off to in such a hurry, mister?
Oh, I'm just looking for my hat.
How'd you lose your hat?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I was riding and then my horse bucked me and then my hat fell off.
A horse bucked you and your hat fell off. God damn, that is a tragedy.
It truly is. And then a man robbed me of said hat.
Oh God, that is awful. What was his name?
Oh, I think he said his name was Ren.
Samuel Rand robbed you of your hat. That would explain why he was riding away at such a pace.
He is a bastard son of a bitch.
That is some words for him. And you are, sir?
Oh, you can call me Mo.
Oh, I've heard of you. In fact, we may have even met some time ago, but okay. And Mo, you just happened to be at the side of that there coach robbery?
Yes, I stumbled upon it, and oh my word, and then he came up upon me and said, "You didn't see nothing, give me your hat." And he took off.
He
and
took
told
off
me to-
with your hat.
Yes, and he told me to not say a word and count to 100 or else he'd blow my brains.
Samuel
And I
Rand
wasn't
was
sure
going
if
to
that
blow
was
your
the
brains
threat
out. That
or a sexual
sounds...
persuasion.
Oh, that's...
But I dare not presume.
You dare not presume indeed. Well, if you wouldn't mind accompanying me to SDPD, I'm sure we can get a report filled out and all that.
Oh, absolutely. Shall we go there now?
I think we should.
Very well. You lead the way, Mr.
Assistant Special Deputy Marshal Sackett, Tyrell Sackett.
Tyrell Sackett. How was it JY?
Oh, you remember JY? She's doing great. Marshal JY is fantastic.
Goody. I'm so very glad to hear that.
As is Assistant Special Deputy Marshal Posey Stuart Langston, who I believe you're well acquainted with, according to your record.
Yes. Is she still with that, dying man?
The dying one? Well, no, her husband ain't dying anytime soon, much to the chagrin of many.
Well, you could still be talking about the one I'm talking about.
But I'm not. I think you're talking about the one with tuberculosis.
Yes, that one. Ooh, I don't want to fall off a cliff.
That would be an awkward, difficult way to make a report. So you're accusing Mr. Samuel Rand of hat theft.
Yes, well, and I would imagine that he also had committed the crimes on that coach.
I see. It's so fucking funny because I know Mo.
I hope I'm going in a semi-accurate direction.
Oh, you're going just fine. Nothing that gives me any reason to suspect you might be making a run for it.
Oh, I have many things.
Mm-hmm.
Things, but you'll know when I'm running. I'm very good at it, Mr. Tyrell.
Are you just? Who'd you run from last, Mo?
Oh, that is a very unique, difficult question to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Because aren't we all running from something? Am I consumed by it presently? Am I always actively running from said thing? Or is it a person that I'm running from?
Is it yourself, Mo? Is that how deep and philosophical we're getting?
No, folks will run from me from time to time, but I do not run from myself.
You've been so forthcoming.
around
I
here,
gotta
there's a
ask,
panther.
why the mask?
Oh, well, I've had a bit of a cough, and unlike that animal with tuberculosis,
Oh no, you missed the bridge back there.
Oh, thank you so much. I was just gonna ask.
He's more animal than you can ever imagine, from my understanding of it. He went and got himself injected with some kind of horse blood.
What the hell?
Yeah, all in the name of curing tuberculosis, apparently.
Death comes for us all. I reckon it works or it does it sooner. At that point, I suppose I would bet on a cure over my life, as his life is not much left anyhow.
He was a bit of a ne'er-do-well. So you care to run me through that timeline of events again, Mr. Mo?
Of course. A bit of a cough, and was just trying to make my way towards old Blackwater. And I was riding along towards Flat Neck, and I heard a commotion. And then I saw a fella running, and I said, well, hold on there. Are you all right? What's your name? I like to know folks' names.
Fair
Kind of,
enough.
I'm a personable man, after all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And am I gonna lift? I'm gonna go lift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And then
that would be
right.
great. Yep. You can see the bright lights of the big city just over there
Oh,
now.
the lovely city of Saint Denis.
Well, I did think
Well,
I
and-
saw Mr. Samuel Wren fleeing the scene of the crime, but I had to ride a fair ways to get there, and by the time I caught up to the incident, Wren was already over the hill in the distance.
Well, that son of a bitch. Sir, I'll implore you to slow down.
He seems kind of scared of you, Mo. What you do down here in the city?
Oh, I imagine he sees your big shiny badge and is running from the
Oh,
police.
is it me he's running from? Okay.
Oh, yes, you are a big scary man, Mr. Tyrell.
Oh.
Big scary man. Well, speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Well, this is awkward, ain't it, Wren?
Why would it be awkward?
Fella here says you stole his hat when you were robbing that coach back there.
Why would I steal someone's hat?
Ask Mr. Mo here. He was just coming all the way to Saint Denis to write a report so we could write a warrant for your arrest for sudden snatching
Oh,
and
now
coach
I do
robbery.
recall. Well, now you know what? I'm starting to remember things a little better.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that. It was your hat that I was going to steal.
Mr. Mo. Really? All this way? And that's your trick? Pulling
I
the
told you
gun
you
to
would
steal
know when
my
I'm
hat.
running.
This is it? Was you running?
Well, it's as close to running as you're gonna get.
So, what's your play here?
Well, this. You go tend to all those folks that need some help down there, and I ride away so that I can find my hat while you can keep yours.
Just let you ride on out of here after what? You shoot all those people on that coach?
I defended myself.
You defended yourself because they shot at you because you tried to rob them?
Oh, it's all a little hazy, Mr. Tyrell.
Why were you there, Wren?
Have I ever done your job for you?
No, No, you haven't.
However, I will say, this going on here, I ain't involved in it. So if y'all shoot each other, I'm just here to patch up the loser.
To lose, that's such a cold way to put it.
He is a valuable asset, that Mr. Wren.
Indeed, indeed. I appreciate that so much, Ren.
Happy to help.
Which way you want me to go, Mr. Mo?
Oh, well, why don't you head on into the Sandy City? Beautiful lights.
Mm-hmm.
You can start working on that paperwork. Well, you're nearly there. You can take everything that I said, and I'll be on my merry way.
Take everything you said about what? About Ren? Or about you robbing that
Sure.
coach?
Oh, whatever memory you wish to preserve, that is up to you, Mr. Tyrell.
I will fully admit that I was at that coach tirade. I just ain't going in with you right now.
I know you were at the coach, Ren. My horse hadn't
But I rode
already
him.
tired himself out. I would have chased after you further.
I rode in a straight line and you still lost me. I don't think that's a horse.
Well, I didn't lose.
Thinks
I
that's a
couldn't keep
you
up
issue.
with you.
I wasn't going that fast. It ain't like I'm.
Yeah, it's my fault. I let my horse get tired riding all the way there, and then by the time I caught up to you.
Write your warrant and I'll give you a chase. That way you can practice. Now, why don't you ride on your way before Mr. Mo here gets antsy and I end up having to stitch you up?
A little bit surprised,
He's
Ren.
a smart man.
Thought you kept better company. Kind of wanted to just draw and shoot Mo, but it's Molly, and I feel bad doing that to Molly.
Hello, mister.
Hello.
go then.
Oh damn, been told to not go to law? Wow. Hi.
Where we going? Howdy.
Did you go? Did you see the coach?
No, I don't. They didn't tell me.
Oh, okay. Well, it was just by Flatneck. I rode up just in time to see a beautiful big horse with a white flash on it riding away. Gave pursuit, but my horse got tired crossing the river, so I didn't catch up. I doubled back to try and document the scene, and I saw a beautiful brindle Arabian just casually strolling about. And I thought, oh, maybe it's looking for its owner. Maybe it's been giving a little whistle or something. So I followed it, and a fella jumped on the back and took off, and it was Mo. It was Maurice Van What's-His-Face.
That was the top hat?
Yeah.
Kinda ready?
Yeah. But without a top hat. Anyway, he said he was just a passerby, and Samuel Wren robbed the coach and stole his hat. I asked if he'd come to SDPD to make a statement. He agreed, and we were riding that way, and just outside of town, who should come riding upon us but Samuel Wren himself, and then Mo changed his tune, pulled the gun, and they both departed the scene. Pull off. Top and covered. So they went north, and I went south back into the city to send some telegrams. Mainly to you.
Criminals.
Is it inherently a crime to pull a gun on someone? Can we call that
Calvin
something?
a fugitive.
Which one's the fugitive? We don't got warrants on either.
Make your pick. Make your pick.
Well, all right then.
Say you're bringing back a suspect for
The suspect
witness
himself
statement or a witness.
pulled the gun, though. Not Wren. Wren never pulled a gun. He, in fact,
Oh yes, but
respectfully
fraud.
said he was staying out of it. Oh yeah,
Fraud. And then-
works.
fraud, and then you could go having a fugitive.
They went north, so I don't know if they went Van Horn. It seems too obvious. I feel like maybe they went to Annesburg.
I mean, let's just ride through Van Horn at this point.
All right.
They're hoping, in fact, they're in Van Horn section. Maybe we'll spook them out of there. Yeah, figure out where we are. Never mind, I know exactly where we are.
You think Butcher's Creek remember us?
Probably not. I mean, you barely saw the guy and it was dark, so I wouldn't be surprised if they have nary a clue. Plus, even if we can't get him in the coach robbery,
He does have
We
a
do see
warrant,
right-
a bounty out of Annesburg. Mo does.
Mo does?
Mm-hmm. Don't know what for yet.
Then we can pick up either of them.
Yeah, I went back to Saint Denis and checked the records. They didn't say what it was for, but they did say wanted in Annesburg. Oh, there we
Wait,
go.
those horses? That's a lot of horses. That's a lot of horses.
There's Bryce. Nope, Frankie. There's Frankie. Well, it's definitely Maurice's horse, Sam Wren's horse. And that's Frankie standing outside there.
Naturally.
That's at least...
6 horses, minimum.
Yeah, who's that just come out? Oh, that's Maurice,
Those
I
are the
guess.
Brindles.
Yep, that's Maurice leaving.
He's scalping. Should we go?
Want to just chase after
Who do we
him?
care about?
Or do you want to get Frankie?
Up to you. Up to you. You're the one that responded and got held up. We're not getting any of them in Van Horn. You know as well as I do.
Frankie. Well, then let's go get Maurice. He's left town.
Fantastic. You lead.
Sure, let's go around.
I think he cut. Oh, shit.
Well,
I think he did cut north. I think he would have cut west as soon as he could.
I think he just went to the stable.
He got right behind us.
Who?
Just came over the crest of the hill.
Oh, it's Ren.
Of course it is. Maybe we can lead him just to Annisburg. Let's turn around and pull a gun on him.
Sure.
He can follow us all the way. If he does, he's not as smart as I give him credit for.
He seems to have gone back.
There's
What?
if I was gonna be a shithead criminal, what I would do would be run this way and then just cut right, run along the shore, run back into Van Horn.
Right. Wait at the stables even.
Yeah, around the shore of the stables. But at this point, they'd be back in Van Horn by the. But also, if they're trying to, if they got told, "Hey, get out of here,"
Let's check Van Horn. Oh. Let's at least check Annisburg and then double back.
well, wouldn't have stopped in Asford. That's the thing. That's why I said to go on the rails north and commit to that way, or commit to going back through Van Horn. And we can only go through Van Horn so many times before they just start shooting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they fired a shot just before anyway.
Probably. Well, never mind. 'Cause that looks like. Let me see this.
So what's it for?
Murder.
How many?
$41. Just one.
Just one murder?
Probably in a total something, but
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it ain't that serious. He's in the
true.
saloon or in the doctor?
Yeah, doors open.
Is that our friend?
I believe it is. Me whistle phone got on the Ray-Ban.
Maurice, you're killing that horse. Maurice, why'd you run back? In the hell did you go? You hear me, Maurice? You hiding in here, Maurice? Hey, Maurice.
Oh, don't you get away, you scoundrel. You
Come back here, horse thief. Where you gonna go this?
all over.
Give it up. I didn't have cause to arrest you until I found out you had a warrant, but now I got cause. Come out of there, Maurice. Now you're under arrest for assault on a marshal, theft of livestock. You hearing me?
I can hear you just fine. I want you to hear me, Mr. Tyrell.
Mm-hmm. Go on then. Give me your excuses.
I have no excuses other than I deserve to have whatever it is that I want. And I will do whatever it is that I want to get what I want. And I want freedom, Mr. Tyrell.
You deserve to get what you want. Why do you think you deserve it?
Because I have made all sacrifices. And I have been punished for them all. I'm hunted for them all. And I will not go down for any of them again.
But all of these are your own mistakes, Mr. Maurice. You robbed that coach. You lied about robbing that coach. You tried to frame, I won't call him an innocent man by any stretch, but you tried to put the blame on someone else entirely.
Sometimes you have to do things that are uncouth. Sometimes the ends justify the means.
And what ends is that?
Me getting on a boat and leaving. I just need a little more money for a boat, and then I can get away from all of my problems.
A boat. A boat to where? You're going to sail to Mexico? You're going to drown in that river before you get halfway across.
Do I look like I speak a lick of Spanish? No,
Honestly, I wouldn't judge someone's
ability.
ability to speak a language on how they look. That would be silly, but
Watch your knees. You know, I was ready to have my kneecaps cut off. What? Sounds like a terrible way to go.
who was gonna cut your knees off?
Oh, some old friends.
I don't even think you got friends, Maurice.
I don't need friends.
Especially the way you treat people.
They disappoint me.
Maybe you're the disappointment.
I am not a disappointment. I am a victim.
That's not the right rock.
I am a survivor, Tyrell.
Oh, I'm sure you've survived many sticky situations in your time, Maurice. Maybe you should have just stayed in Van Horn where it was peaceful.
I'm very good at running.
That poor horse don't look it like it got much more run in it.
Neither does yours.
It don't. It don't.
Then perhaps this is where we will do. You better watch out. I'm gonna shoot your horse in the ass on accident.
I'd hate for you to do that, and I'd have to shoot you in the face.
Duly noted.
Why don't you put the gun down and give up?
I want to see if you're a man of your word.
I told you you'd get what you get if you shot my horse.
Respect you.
Oh, you're gonna have to speak up a little. I couldn't hear what you just said. Sounded like gasping.
Said you're a bastard, but I respect you.
I was very tempted to shoot that beautiful horse of yours when you was fleeing, but You're the bastard that would shoot a horse in the ass.
This is a girl.
It is what happens when you rob a coach and shoot at a marshal, but for now it's just the horse theft. The aggravated assault of a marshal. Anything else you'd like to confess to while we're at this?
Sure, I fucked your mother.
Well, there's your first mistake.
If you got a sister, probably her too.
Oh, you're not my brother's type.
Take whatever it is, I'll go. And I'll survive there too.
This too shall pass, huh? Up you get. Oh, nope. I'll get you up there. It's a slippery saddle. On account of the fact you shot him in the ass, he ain't exactly gonna be happy with you.
Sometimes you gotta call a bluff. And sometimes they ain't bluffing.
I don't worry about much, but I will protect these horses. Any of the horses I work with, 'cause they protect me. Get you to... We'll get you all the way to SDPD, shall we? I will say, I'm a little surprised that a fella riding by on the road didn't hear all that gunshot.
Who knows?
So,
Maybe they know to let fighting dogs fight.
you and Rand, huh? Working together. How much you pay him?
I split it with them. I don't know him from Adam or Eve, and I don't rightly care.
Okay.
But he's a medic, so I shouldn't kill him.
So what happened? You got, where were you the first time I rode through, chasing him?
I was ducked in a bush.
You are quite the master of hiding in a bush, ain't you?
I'm good at it, right?
When we was on that hill up behind Van Horn, you snuck around that rock like a squirrel in the darkness and jumped on my horse.
Good at run.
I think you put a hole in my trouser leg too, you bastard. Guess I gotta call that 89.
The hell you talking about?
Oh, just putting you on the great tally of how many people have taken shots at me. Well, given everything I'd heard about you, Mo, I must say I was surprised to have
Shit.
not seen you with a criminal outstanding warrant. Just that little old bounty out of Blackwater and Annesburg. We'll get you inside. We'll have a local doctor come over from the city and have a look at you.
Shit. Well, you got my attention now, so don't do anything you'll regret.
Well, that's ironic. My comrade thought that the warning shots were, Van Horn folk warning each other that we were on the road. So, Mr. Maurice. Excuse me, chat. As I said, theft of livestock, aggravated assault on a lawman, and this coach robbery. You want to confess? How many people did you hurt?
I had 5 of them chasing me. I had to defend myself. I have no way of knowing how many folks I hurt, but I know none of them got back up.
They would not have been chasing you if you were not shooting at them. You were the instigator of those crimes, Mr. Morris. Therefore, you are responsible. You cannot rob a coach and claim self-defense. You telling me you killed 5 men?
Something like that.
5 counts of second-degree murder and a coach robbery on top of it all, huh? How many
That's
times?
what you feel I've done. Then that's what you feel I've done.
How many times you been arrested, Maurice?
Oh, I reckon at least once with that lovely posy lady.
She's so kind. I'm sure she wrote it down nice and neat and tidy for me.
Mm.
Okay, okay. I mean, this is your opportunity. This is your confession. This is you telling me what you done. Otherwise, I put you in Sisika for the livestock and the shooting at me, and we come back and get a warrant for the rest when you get out. And we put you back in.
I don't recall the things that I've done, Mr. Tyrell.
Oh, that's too bad. Not even today?
Everything you've said sounds about accurate. Damn shame I don't get to have my hat.
You don't get your hat?
I weren't able to find it.
That is a shame, isn't it? Yeah, you sure got this fella agitated, don't you?
I might have beaten him in poker once or twice.
Alright, let me just check how many times Posey says she's locked you up and what for, but if this is your second arrest, like you say it is, well shit, you could be gone away for 400 days and owing me a total of $660.
I don't got that kind of money.
Well, then what you got that makes it worth my while making this sentence a little less?
What do you want from me, Tyrell? I don't have much to give. I don't know anybody.
Oh no. Well, you were in Van Horn. You ain't got no dirt on nobody there that you want to give me?
I was playing poker with a fella named Bill.
Oh, Bill.
And a fella,
Howdy.
a lady named Miss Bryce. She's a
Bill.
real looker, that one.
Oh, she's spoken for, apparently.
That don't mean much these days.
Good for you. Keep that spirit up. How's that dog treating you? Let's check. Maurice Van Pelt, meet ASDM Langston. Gave him the
The
slip.
pleasure is all yours.
Let me let the doc out. Why don't you come and stand over here by the wall, Maurice? We'll get your picture so it's pretty when you next commit a crime. We know what you look like. Just down at the end of the room there. Between those
You're
two
being very
lights.
antagonistic to this gentleman.
He shot my horse in the ass.
He dared me to.
No, I said if you shoot it in the ass, I'll shoot you in the face. It's not a dare.
Well, you lied. You shot me through the armpit.
Oh, it's such a cute look. Yes, this is what the gunshots were. And some identification while you're there would be fantastic. That would have been such a funny play, but no, this was all pretty legit. Well, alright then. That will be all for now in terms of your identification. At this point in time, Maurice, I'd like to inform you of your rights to plead not guilty to any of these crimes and take what we call pre-trial release. But if you're willing and ready to serve out your time and pay for the crimes you've committed, we can get you moved over to Sisika for, well, it's looking, you know what, I'll be a little bit kind on account of your cooperation after that shootout. Call it 300.
Is there anything I can do so that you don't put my face on that paper?
There is nothing you can do to stop me putting your face on that paper. I don't know why you think there would be. You ain't even got anything that makes me really want to knock your time down. But 300,
I know.
350 days and $300 in fines seems about right for what you've done. Wouldn't you say?
I think whatever I say will go strongly against whatever you say.
Yeah,
And I know where I'm at.
I feel like you might be right. It would have been fun to draw y'all out, but no, it was Ty and Van Pelt shooting each other up and down the tracks and then around the mansion. You had the option of a peaceful negotiation. You had the option to cooperate. Instead, you lied and you pulled a gun on me. And then we had ourselves a merry little chase and a shootout whereupon you stole and shot at my horse. Not to mention shooting me in the leg as well. I'm all out of kindness in that regard. But 350 days, $300, make it 330. That's an even half of what you could have had to pay. You
I
want to?
don't have that money.
You any chance you'll have it in a couple of days after you get out, or do you just want to do the time?
No chance in hell I'll have that kind of money.
All right then. We just call it an even 500 days then, shall we?
We shall.
All right. Turn around. We'll put the handcuffs on you and get you to Sisika. Hi.
Mm.
How long before you pass out?
A little bit. I can come with you.
Any chance you can drop him off? I've got this screaming tiny headache coming.
Alright. What's the timing? What's the time?
He's doing a flat 500 days. No fine.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Langston. I'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. See you.
Screaming tiny headache is AKA for toddler is coming back from the zoo. I have to flee, chat. I have to flee. Thank you so much all for hanging out. I love you. And I will see you tomorrow. Actually, I will, Good night. We'll be back tomorrow for the test, after all. Thanks, chat. I gotta run. Bye.